We all know the Titanic, but did you know that it was built in Ireland? The country continues to build more things like great memories for tourists who dare to visit this beautiful land. More memorable is a place in the country called Macanhenra to Dauta Halia. Ireland continues to be a great destination for tourists and certainly has a lot to offer for its visitors. From the great towns and mountain sceneries, here are the 10 most amazing places you should visit in Ireland. Number 1. The Cliffs of Moher. The Cliffs of Moher are one of those views that are best explained through experience. They are beautiful. You will get to see the mighty, powerful, yet gentle scenery, and often compared to the Emerald Isle. The whole place is naturally created with few pictures getting close to capturing this breathtaking scenery. It's no wonder that the Cliffs of Moher are a favorite spot for most tourists. The cliffs usually get over 1 million visitors every year from people all over the world. Number 2. Killarney National Park and Macross House and Gardens. Killarney National Park is another great place you should visit if you ever go to Ireland. It also houses the Macross House and Gardens. The Macross House was built in the 19th century and is another most loved site for many tourists. The Killarney Lakes in the area have been voted as the most beautiful lakes by some publications. They are Lew Lane, Macross Lake and Upper Lake. The great thing about Killarney National Park is that it rests at the Macross Lake shore. So by being here, you triple the action by experiencing the park, Macross House and the lake at the same time. Because of the awesome scenery that this place produces, you don't have to take a specific route to experience it better. Any route will do. However, I would suggest taking a drive to the Gap of Dunlaw. It's a 11 kilometers narrow drive through the Rocky Mountain. You can also opt to cycle near Rock Castle. Number 3. The Ring of Kerry. There's a tourist route that is 180 kilometers long when traveling to Killarney or Kenmare. If you do, then along this beautiful and scenic route, you might want to spend time at the Ring of Kerry. Although the route would take about 3 hours if you simply drove and didn't make any stops, you can take the whole day traveling on this route. I guess I don't have to give you this advice though. The views of the ocean, hills and islands will do that for me. There are also many villages with houses built in beautiful sections, making your experience feel like a dream. You can play golf, cycle, horse ride, or do water-based activities. If you bring your kids along, then this will be a fun experience for them too. Number 4. Blinn Castle and the Blarney Stone. The Blarney Stone is a popular destination for most people who decide to come and visit Ireland, as well as the castle. More than the stone, the castle has a rich history from the fact that it was built about 600 years ago. You can tour around the stone building while appreciating the large garden that surrounds it. You can enjoy your time here, finding secret corners and purchasing yourself crystals and other Irish artifacts. At number 5, the Dingle Peninsula and the Wild Atlantic Way. In your time in Ireland, you can pursue the 2,376-kilometer route in the west of Ireland where Dingle Peninsula is. This route forms part of the Wild Atlantic Way. The setup of the place is strategic on the government's part. This is to preserve the culture and language spoken in the area. It's a great place to be if you want to experience Irish culture. The good news is, people there do speak English too, so you won't have any communication struggles. Number 6. St. Stephen's Green in Dublin. Dublin is a great modern city that still holds most of its traditional Irish culture. It is the largest city in Ireland and would be great to get an actual experience of the country's modern lifestyle. Though diverse to some extent, the city has great sceneries which have not been affected by the modernization of the city, making it a great romantic getaway spot. You can go for live shows or get yourself fresh prints of the Guinness, which you would never find out of stock. I guess with that said, you probably haven't been to Ireland until you make a stop at this wonderful city of Dublin. If you want to settle in a quiet place, peaceful enough to have a picnic, relax and play with the ball, then St. Stephen's Green is a great place to visit during your trip in the country. It's a place in Dublin that is packed with a lot of history. It contains well-looked after gardens, and ducks in this park have been given their due attention and peace since the 1916 uprising. You can also feed them while you're there. The great buildings around also have a great feel to them. At number 7, the Aran Islands. The Aran Islands have been a great place for tourists curious of what the world has to offer. This is due to their discovery by a documentary, Man of Aran, which was released in 1934, with only 12,000 people living in the islands. From the moment you place your feet on the island, you will feel as though you traveled back in time to view Ireland as it was in the past. I'm talking way back. The people there still speak Gaelic. I think you get the point. If you don't, then plan your trip and come see this amazing place for yourself. These awesome islands are 3 and will certainly provide you with some of the best times of your life. I would advise that you view the towering cliffs of Aran. Number 8, the Rock of Cashel. If you've seen pictures of the Emerald Isle, you might have bumped into this heritage site. The Rock of Cashel has had so many prominent visitors, which include Queen Elizabeth II. It's placed in the Golden Vale and the area is something to look forward to. Another structure you should look out for here is the Vickers Coral. But more than simply the views, you can watch the shows and exhibitions in the area. There is a lot of history that will be shared during your visit, making your sightseeing worthwhile. Number 9, Connemara. Situated in the northwest part of Galway City, the area is filled with amazing lakes, mountains, and hidden bays. To get the scenery you'd come here for, you can stop by Ireland's one and only fort. It's situated at Killarry Harbour. Around here, you can hike or simply take a nature walk while appreciating the scenery. All this can be done while you are at Connemara National Park. Number 10, the Book of Kells and Trinity College, Dublin. It's refreshing to know that among many things that could be a nation's treasure, an education institution is one for Ireland. In Dublin, Trinity College was founded by Queen Elizabeth I in 1592. This is, by the way, the oldest university in the country, which supplies its own set of experiences. It takes you to a world not so familiar in other parts of the country. It's like a time machine taking you back in time. The place is also different that in summer months, some of the people who work around the area come here for their lunch break in order to free themselves from the world outside. So this place clearly creates a sense of peace for both locals and tourists, which makes it a must-see, especially the Book of Kells it holds. The Harry Potter movie was inspired by the long room contained in this college. Now here are more places you can visit in Ireland, but we picked our best 10. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please let us know by clicking the like button and subscribing to our channel for more videos like this.